Up here in the top left, in the red, he's down 0-1. He is
Bomber.
Or Bomber.
That's right. And his opponent in the bottom right, one of my favorite Pronouses.
MVP YongHwa.
And I like the way you put it earlier on. You said that all the Terrans that are left over should be scared of YongHwa. If I was Bomber going to this game, I'd be like, holy crap. What is he going to do? This is Skane Stage on Station. He proxied last time.
Yeah.
What if he takes like a greedy third base and I don't scout? I have to scout if I'm Bomber. You can't just go blind. Like, it's an easy way to lose, honestly.
It absolutely is. In fact, did not TY just say in his winter interview that the reason that he did that strategy was he knew Dream wasn't scouting, so he just abused him for it. And if you're not going to scout, then you're going to get abused for it if people realize that. Scouting is an important part of StarCraft II. People don't do it just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
You know, you do it for a reason. You have to have some idea what they're doing and react a lot of the time. I mean, you definitely can mix in not scouting, but it can't be a rule.
And I think part of the reason why Bomber did it was because he was just reading too much into YongHwa's playstyle. Like, YongHwa did play pretty similarly in the 3 games against Dream. He did proxy once, but it was still decently safe play after that. And this time, Bomber, he's going for what looks like Reapers. He's got that gas. And this map is pretty good for the Reapers. Easy to jump into the main base. He's going to get a lot of scouting done this time, I would have to believe.
Well, it makes sense to do a build like this then. We do have YongHwa coming up here. He has double gas. This really looks like Oracle play.
I'd say nearly 99%. Because if you're going to go DTs, you don't proxy it there.
Yeah.
I guess maybe like some kind of weird Myungshik robo all-in or something.
Oh,
but
boy.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, for instance, if Bomber hadn't gone for a Reaper build, I'd say that this has a really great chance of doing something. But this Reaper's going to get up there, and it's going to see that YongHwa has 2 gases. And what is the very first thing you're going to think when your opponent has 2 gases? Right? Like, I think he's going to be ready for this Oracle.
Yeah. Well, he is making a reactor.
Yeah.
So he's going to be light on the Marines for a bit here. And Chrono boosting out some units with this is YongHwa, which is pretty interesting. It's going to be good, of course, for getting that Reaper to not get the scouting that it deserves, but also if you follow up with some Stalkers against a low Marine count, you can actually just get into the base on that production of the Terran and do a lot of damage.
You're very right about that. We've seen a lot of that recently in the SSL and Pro League. And that definitely could be something. And I love that he chose the Stalker. Obviously, that's going to give him enough gas to actually get the Oracle out, but it also, you can Chrono Boost out so quickly and push that Reaper back very effectively.
Yeah. Now the Reaper, he may be expecting something is a little bit strange. He saw no Nexus, so he's like, okay, this is a bit late. Let me just scout around and make sure. But the Oracle is already out. Yeah,
the Oracle is there way before he figures out what it is. Nothing is in position, is it?
This is, well, 2 Marines. 2 Marines only.
And this is how Bomber lost in the GSL. This is already dealing ridiculous amounts of damage. Look at this.
And he doesn't have enough Marines.
Yeah. He doesn't really have anything.
That's going to be it.
YongHwa has shown a lot of range in this series now. Today he's shown a lot of range. He has 10 kills, a mule and 9 SCVs.
Yeah, he's got a second Oracle on the way here.
It's like already a victory.
Yeah. The funny thing is that he didn't even follow up with those Stalkers like I was talking about. He's just taking a safe Nexus behind this. He can just harass from here. Be totally fine.
I feel like proud of YongHwa today. Oh, wow.
It would have been so funny if you walked right into that right after you said that. You're like, I'm so proud of him. He just like suicides an Oracle.
He's made such a name, right, as a defensive macro-based player, a little bit predictable at times. You know, he's done pretty well overall, but here he is, and he's really mixing up his play and using his image against other players, and I love it. He's done a fantastic amount of damage here. He's got a big lead right now, I would say. It's not something that 100% he's already won the game, but, I mean, I would feel
it's pretty close. Yeah, YongHwa's just like putting on a class of how to win in a group like this in GSL. This is how you do it. I mean, I guess it is much easier because he only has 1 race to prepare for, of course. And so you can use that kind of to your advantage in terms of having your opponents read too deeply into your play.
Well, he's kind of abused them about that for sure, as you say. So Oracles come in, get a Widow Mine. That's awesome. Is there a Widow Mine behind there? I'm actually not even sure. No, I don't think so. I believe the Widow Mine's at the natural right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's over there to the left.
But YongHwa now has his base up, getting an observer. Looks like he's going to tech up somewhat normally from here, going into that Twilight.
Yeah. He's got a lot of tech. Stargate into Robo into Twilight. And he's going to be chrono boosting out a bunch of these probes. Try to get his economy ahead.
Those Oracles going to swoop in. See, there's a little bit more there than he really wants to engage. Bunker on the way right now. I think this is the point in the game where you're just flying around picking off any kills you can get with your Oracles. There's...
Oh!
Or just losing them. That was a nice Widow Mine placement right there.
Yeah. Blink immediately is started. And a Forge, okay.
YongHwa just using this situation in which he's gotten himself ahead to be able to be a little bit greedy. You know, getting all these upgrades off of just one gateway. Really nice. And ooh, some quality harassment going on still.
Yep. Found a little nook by which to get into the main base, but he does get pushed out after getting only 2 kills. But again, gets a full scout of the base, knows exactly what Bomber's doing while getting some harassment damage done. Can't really ask for more than that.
No, certainly not. All right, so Bomber now going to try his own counter harassment. He is down a lot of workers. Look at that, 50% more workers for YongHwa. So that's definitely an issue on Bomber's mind right now. And with that, wow. The cannon, defensive cannon at the natural already on the way. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's just making sure that with the lead he's already gained himself, that he just doesn't fall behind to any harassment out of Bomber. He has so many observers out on the map. He's got 4. And he's just playing super, super safe here.
Another cannon on its way as well. The Nexus cannon going to go up immediately also. Oh, God, he's going to maybe even get the medevac. No, not quite. Wow.
Wow.
Just
okay.
nothing to be done.
0 damage done, and now both cannons are up. So any further harass is going to be even that much harder.
Yeah. Well, what's the plan for Bomber here? I guess just continue to harass and try to work his way back into it? Thing is, doesn't that play into YongHwa's plan?
Exactly. Like, YongHwa has already seen that as the way that Bomber gets back into the game, and he's totally shut that down. Blink is about to finish. Doesn't blink after. He doesn't have a huge amount of stalkers just yet.
Oh, no.
That was a very, very disappointed oh no.
Yeah. Well, I know what that's like. You have like this high energy Oracle. You've already done good work. You're like, oh, let me fly in here. Oh, God, a Widow Mine. Obviously, at this point in the game, you can't pay as much attention. You have to keep your macro up and whatnot.
Yeah.
But down it goes, and Bomber's going to be very happy about that, knowing that the Oracles are dead.
Stim only completing now, as there was a pretty big delay in Bomber's build earlier on in the game. Do see a lot of gateways coming out here. Only 1 Colossus so far.
Well, looks like it's going to be a little bit here before any real action comes up. You see the second starport on the way. He's obviously making this to get more Vikings out. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him try to do some sort of powerful attack. Perhaps even a timing attack.
Perhaps, but not definitely. Not definitely.
We're not exactly sure quite yet.
We're going to have to get out the list, make sure it meets all the requirements of a timing attack.
Is he actually waiting for a critical mass of something to punish YongHwa maybe at a specific time? Possibly. Possibly. Those of you that don't understand this inside joke, check out my little blog about timing attacks. I tweeted about it. Check my Twitter.
It's quite good. I liked your GSL prediction thingy.
Yeah. Thanks.
I enjoyed it.
Well, right now, more gates on the way. That third base is finishing up.
Yeah, a lot more gateways coming in. 3 more. He's already got a hefty amount to about 7, I believe. Charge and +1 coming along the way here as well.
Yeah, this has to be the plan. He has to be going all in with this. There's just no other option. The fact that he's on the 2 starports, no third command center, just getting 1-1 only, pumping out nothing but units.
Yeah, no SCVs. Yeah. Stops at 46. That 45 to 49 number is usually where they stop. I guess it could go up to as high as 52 sometimes, but
yeah. And now, can he break him, Valdez, is the question.
That is the question. I mean, back at YongHwa's base, he doesn't have the greatest saturation at his third base. He's got a lot of blink stalkers, which is a very good tool for sniping out some Vikings.
Oh!
Just like this.
Yeah.
Gets one.
Even getting one right there is huge. Look, he just forced a stim as well. There's a very limited number of medevacs.
Charge is done. He's buying himself even more time.
Yeah. That's all he needs to do against a build like this.
Yeah. We see people like Zest do it very well, where they just defend, they blink, stalker, micro, they wait, they make a force field wall.
Yeah.
They just wait so much. And here we go. This is what we predicted. The SCVs have been pulled.
That is the best way to do it. And in fact, look at this. He's pushing him back right now.
Another big blink. He's going to catch another Viking.
Wow.
And right at this ramp. He can't come up this ramp right now, Bomber.
No, he has to like go around, right? Like
force fields.
Force fields. Yeah, I mean, look, he's forcing him to go around just like you were talking about, Valdez. He's buying so much time. He's defending this very much like Zest might.
And now Bomber's going to come along to that third base. Not the highest Viking count. I have to say only 9 Vikings for 5 Colossi.
Well, he did lose a few on the way over due to some nice Blinkstalker. And here we go. This is it. Beautiful time warps going. Oh, my God. This is just... Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, this is a massacre.
Yeah, not even close.
GG.
YongHwa slaughtering Bomber off this game.
Oh, my God. So my prediction was totally wrong, guys. I'm sorry. YongHwa proves me wrong.
I mean... I guess I made 2 countering predictions there. I said I thought YongHwa could get out at the beginning, and then I said, oh, I am kind of leaning towards Bomber.
Yeah.
And well, after that first series, I truly was. But YongHwa mixed it up a bit more here
man.
and really caught Bomber off guard with his aggression.
YongHwa looks super strong in this series. If I were Dream, I would be pretty scared. Although I feel like Dream is in a better position than Bomber because he's like, oh, you aren't just going to play the same style every single time. You can mix it up. I'm going to take that into account. I'm going to scout out a bit. I'm going to just play to that possibility.
Based on the builds that YongHwa has used today, if you're Dream, I think you play like you're on the ladder right now. I think you just can't,
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
You can't predict what YongHwa's going to do exactly. You probably open up with Reapers and try to scout for whatever's going to go on.
Not a bad idea.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the last match of the round of 32, YongHwa against